When you think about the things that destroy a man's potential, you picture the big things: failure, heartbreak, setbacks, betrayal. But the truth is far quieter. Most people are not destroyed by huge events. They are destroyed by small habits, private habits. The ones that no one sees, the ones you think do not matter. And one of the most silent killers of modern potential is pornography. Pornography is not just entertainment. It is not just a harmless escape. It is a trap that rewires your mind and convinces you that cheap pleasure is better than real growth. It gives you dopamine without effort, reward without challenge, satisfaction without achievement, pleasure without connection. And slowly, without realizing, your brain becomes addicted not to pleasure but to the easiest possible version of pleasure. It trains you to avoid discomfort, to avoid intimacy, to avoid discipline. It teaches your mind to chase the instant hit instead of building real strength. Pornography is not dangerous because it is explicit. It is dangerous because it convinces you that effort does not matter, that gratification should be instant. And the problem with instant pleasure is that real life does not work that way. Real life rewards patience, sacrifice, delay, hard choices. Real life makes you wait. Real life asks you to show up. Real life requires growth. So what happens? A person who lives in instant pleasure becomes weak in reality. They lose their ability to focus. They lose their drive. They lose their interest in real relationships, real projects, real purpose. They lose the fire that makes a human dangerous in the best way. The fire that builds great lives. The fire that builds great men and women. The Stoics believed that your habits shape your destiny. They believed that every action leaves a mark on your soul. And when you continuously choose easy pleasure over effort, your soul becomes softer, your will becomes weaker, your discipline fades, you stop being the master of your impulses, and your impulses begin to master you. But here's the truth that no one tells you. You can reverse this. You can reclaim your power. You can rebuild your discipline. You can detox your mind. Your future is not destroyed. You are not broken. You are simply off track. And you can come back stronger than before. The first step is simple, but uncomfortable. You must face the truth. You must be honest with yourself without judgment and without excuses. Admit it for what it is. A habit that has taken control. A habit that does not serve your future. A habit that steals your energy and your drive. Once you name the problem, you weaken it. Because secrecy is what strengthens addiction. Honesty is what destroys it. The second step is to understand why you escape. Habits like this are never the real problem. They are the symptom. You do not watch because you are evil. You watch because you are stressed, lonely, bored, unmotivated, overwhelmed. You watch because your life is missing something: purpose, challenge, connection, passion, direction. And your brain chooses the fastest escape instead of the hardest improvement. Once you understand this, you stop fighting the wrong enemy. Pornography is not the enemy. The enemy is the discomfort you refuse to face, and discomfort is exactly where growth begins. The Stoics taught a powerful idea. They said if you want to be strong, you must train your mind the same way you train your muscles. Strength does not come from avoiding weight. It comes from lifting it. So start lifting your mental weight. When you feel the urge, do not run from it. Sit with it. Observe it. Breathe through it. Remind yourself that an urge is not a command. A feeling is not a law. A temptation is not your master. You do not have to obey every desire that enters your mind. Every urge you resist is a victory. Every moment you stay strong is training. Every day you stay clean is a step toward becoming the person you were meant to be. But you must also change your environment. You cannot expect change if you stay in the same patterns. Remove triggers. Sleep earlier. Keep your phone away from your bed. Work in public spaces. Keep your room clean. Keep your routine tight. A chaotic environment leads to chaotic habits. A disciplined environment leads to disciplined habits. You must also replace the habit with something meaningful. You cannot remove an addiction without building purpose. Empty space always fills itself. So fill it with things that make your life worth living. Go to the gym, start a project, read, journal, build a skill, learn something new, move your body, create something. Actual growth creates natural dopamine, natural confidence, natural self-respect. When you create a life that excites you, you stop looking for escape. The Stoics believed that you cannot control the past, but you can shape your future with the choices you make today. Sacrifice is the price of a life you will be proud of. The problem is people want the reward without paying the price. They want confidence without discipline, fulfillment without sacrifice, strength without struggle. But life does not work that way. Everything meaningful requires effort. Everything beautiful requires patience. Everything powerful requires time. If you want a better future, you must sacrifice now, not forever. Just long enough to build momentum. Just long enough to rebuild your brain. Just long enough to prove to yourself that you are stronger than your impulses. And when you do, life feels completely different. You walk differently. You speak differently. Your thoughts become clearer. Your confidence rises. Your willpower grows. You begin to respect yourself again. And that self-respect becomes the foundation of every success you achieve. Whenever you feel discouraged, remember this: it is never too late. You are not too far gone. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be to begin again. Better late than never. Better slow than stopped. Better imperfect than unchanged. Every day you choose discipline, you rewrite your story. Every day you choose growth, you transform your future. Every day you choose to fight instead of fall, you evolve. Your life can change in a year, your mindset can change in a month, your habits can change in a week, but none of it will happen unless you start. So start with one decision, start with one day, start with one moment of strength, start with one promise to yourself. I will not live my life as a slave to pleasure. I will not destroy my future for a few seconds of escape. I will become the kind of person who chooses long-term strength over short-term comfort. I will become the master of my mind. If you want to build discipline, if you want to build confidence, if you want to build a powerful mind, subscribe to the Stoic Mind for more videos. This journey is just beginning, and you are not alone. We rise together, we grow together, and we become unbreakable, one choice at a time.